Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is James Holmes Jr. from Black Lion Foundation. And this morning, I am very, very, very honored to have distinguished leaders from the Circle of Discipline here. And we are actually doing this podcast from Edina Country Club. And it wasn't long ago where people that look like us were not welcome here. So this is a moment in time, and it shows just some of the progress that we're all making. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but we are. And so I have to my right, I have Adonis Frazier, and to my left, I have Elba Frazier from the Circle of Discipline. I don't want to take too much of their time. I want to spend the few moments we have talking about the very good work that they do at Circle of Discipline. And ladies first, Elba, you want to introduce yourself and just tell everybody a little bit about the Circle of Discipline and the tremendous work that you're doing over there.
Thank you. My name is Elba Frazier. I am the program manager at Circle of Discipline. Circle of Discipline has been in the community, South Minneapolis community, for over 30 years. We were previously located on 12th and Lake Street, and we are now in Southeast Minneapolis by the U of M. We provide programming for youth and young adults that include a variety of things from physical fitness and boxing to music and arts and tutoring and advocacy support for our families. So we encourage all youth and young adults to come by, check us out, see if they are interested in any of our programming. Have your families come out. We also have space for families to come in and work out and enjoy some of our programming as well.
Circle of Discipline, some people have heard of the name because they've been around for about 30 years in Minneapolis. And primarily it was, I guess, really known for like boxing and physical fitness and things like that. And mind you, those things are still there, and we'll get a little bit more into the various programs that you have. But Adonis, do you want to talk a little bit about you guys' esteemed history as far as just boxing, your program there? And you know what, as far as I'm concerned, you can go back to the great Bishop Stanley Neal Frazier.
All right. Yeah, our boxing program is, we have 5 generations of it. I happen to be one of the assistant coaches. My father, St. Carl Frazier, is the one who started the Circle of Discipline 30 years ago. My grandfather, Bishop Stanley Neal Frazier, was a great boxer. A great cousin, Harry Davis Sr., was one of the founders of the Golden Gloves in Minnesota. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's the reason why Golden Gloves is in Minnesota. So we have a lineage that I'm very proud of and can say that I'm a part of down at the Circle of Discipline.
Absolutely. It's a very, very, very strong lineage. Elba, do you want to maybe spend just a couple moments talking about some of the programs that you guys have over at the Circle?
Absolutely. So we do have our Lifestyles Fit program, and those classes run Monday through Thursday. We have 2 classes. One is at 5 for youth that are 8 to 13-year-olds, and then one from 6 to 7 p.m. for our 14 plus, and that is our physical fitness class. So yes, you can learn basic boxing movement, but also just general fitness during that time. So you don't have to necessarily be interested in boxing to just get physically fit and healthy. And we know that we want to encourage our youth to do that. We also have amateur boxing for those who are interested in that. In addition, we have our advocacy program, and so we have adults who will who volunteer at the Circle and also work at the Circle, who will support families in advocacy within the schools and support families who might need support in that way. We offer tutoring Monday through Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. at our space, so youth who might need some support in their academics can receive that as part of our programming. We have Art of Sound program that happens on Mondays from 5 to 6:30, and in that program youth are learning to write, whether it's poetry, spoken word, rap, music. They're just learning to express themselves through written word, and so that is taking place on Mondays. On Tuesdays, we have our 0 to 100 program that takes place, and that is from 6 to 7:30. And youth are in this cohort will be painting. The next cohort might potentially be drawing or jewelry making, but just come check us out, and if you're interested in any of those, we'll let you know when those start to take place. But our first cohort will be drawing, or painting, sorry. On Wednesdays, we have Drive. And so, no, you're not getting your license, but you are getting your license to life. So, it is a post secondary planning program. And so, youth are looking at what they want their futures to be like and what types of programs they're interested in. And they're looking at potential occupations, scholarships if necessary. If you're not interested in college but are more hands on, looking at other trade programs, all those kinds of things. We have a certified licensed teacher who also does career, runs a career resource center at a school in the Osseo School District, who comes in and volunteers her time to support our youth in that program. And on Thursdays, we have our Pursuit of Discipline program, and that is a leadership program. So our youth get to be with adults, primarily black male adults, and they talk about all sorts of things that range from bullying to self-esteem to relationships to current events to life in general and relationships. And so that takes place on Thursdays.
You know, I'm sure some people that are looking at this, they probably think, well, this is like an infomercial. And you know what? That's fine. Maybe it is, but we need more infomercials like this, because ultimately it comes down to where we're all in the same group together.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat together, and a rising tide lifts all ships. If you feed someone a fish, they'll eat one day. If you teach them to fish, they're self-sufficient. And those are the things that we're all about and we're all for. And you might say, well, Circle of Discipline is not Black Lion. You know what? Maybe the name's not the same, but we do the same type of work. And that's the type of work that we all need to be heavily involved in on a daily basis. And our kids are under so much stress. And I know, Adonis, you spoke on that earlier, just about the stress the kids have and how to relieve some of that. And you talked about some of the stories and analogies and so forth. Can you share just a bit of that with us?
The stress is real, and it's relevant in our communities, communities of color, every community actually. And if you don't have a way to get that stress out, you start to damage your own self, internally, and possibly even damage somebody else, externally, because you had no way of venting that. This is a way to come down and get your body in some condition, get that stress off of you. Whether you're hitting the bag, whether you're doing the sit-ups, whether you're just talking and you're laughing with somebody that's down there. Laughter is a great form of stress relief, but you have to be in a positive environment. There's so much negativity every time you turn on the news. It's, oh my God, what's going on in this world? And you start to wear that even though you don't know that you're wearing that. Next thing you know, you're walking outside and you just, you're looking hard for no reason. I remember coming to the gas station one morning on my way to work, and this dude came out. He said, "Yeah, good morning, man." I said, "Hey, good morning, bro. How you doing today?" He said, "Man, I'm good." I was like, "Man, you hard at 7 o'clock in the morning? What's going on?" I said, "You good, man, you good." And he took a couple steps, and he said, "You know what? I am good. I'm good." And he started to smile. But we have this shell that we put on every day, this armor that we put on every day. And the armor gets heavy. Sometimes you got to shed some of that armor. You got to walk in light. And if you don't walk in light, you start to damage yourself. Can't move as fast, can't move as swiftly. They say the battle doesn't go to the swift nor the brave, but he who can endure it to the end. If we're going to endure, we got to know who to have around us and how to shed some heavy weight off of us so we can make it to the end.
Oh my goodness. That's a hard one to follow there. So I'm not even going to try to follow it. In the interest of time, we're going to call that a day. And Adonis,
Appreciate you, sir.
thank you so much.
Appreciate you,
Elba,
sir.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Much love. And Queen Jean out there, thank you so much. And your dad too, doing great work.
Thank
And
you.
Kara,
Thank
You guys keep doing what you're doing,
Thank you.
and we're gonna figure out a way to keep supporting you. Okay?
Appreciate
All right.
it. Appreciate
Much
it.
love,
Guys,
everybody.
feel free to come
Give
down.
them your address and your phone number, please.
801 Southeast 9th Street, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55414. Phone number 612-721-1549. Look us up on the web, www.circleofdiscipline.org. Come through. We look forward to seeing you.
Check us out.
All right. Thank you guys, everyone. And once again, this is James Holmes Jr., Black Lion. We're out. Stay blessed.